Apple. I'm just going to tell you one thing. Be careful. If you love Apple, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. What is going on, guys? Apple World here. So CES 2019 has just been kicked off in Las Vegas. And as you guys know, Apple is never really a part of CES because Apple already has its own keynotes and they can just release new products whenever they want because Apple is Apple and Apple can actually do that. But this year, Apple's actually had a huge part of CES. That being, they've collaborated with 3 companies that I don't really agree with, but I also agree with the choices that they've made. Yesterday, Samsung said that Apple is putting iTunes on Samsung TVs, and that is a huge deal. And then today, LG tweeted out this. As one of Apple's first TV partners, LG is adding Apple AirPlay, AirPlay Audio, and HomeKit support to our 2019 TVs. And that's not just it. Vizio announced today that their 2019 TVs will bring AirPlay 2 and HomeKit support later on in 2019. That is such a big deal. And once again, we should definitely talk about it because the main question that everybody's asking is, what is the point of an Apple TV now? Because for me, I currently own a Samsung TV and I've got all of my apps. I've got Netflix, I've got YouTube. I practically have everything that I need and I don't use my Apple TV as much. And now that Apple's actually bringing AirPlay 2 and HomeKit support and iTunes movies, I don't think I'm gonna be using my Apple TV that much because there's not really the point on buying one anymore. There are some key features that I technically find a use for an Apple TV, but these things that Apple is doing, adding AirPlay 2, HomeKit compatibility, for example, is such a big deal. So what is the point now in 2019 to purchase an Apple TV? Well, there's certain factors that you should definitely consider while purchasing an Apple TV. If you don't have an Apple TV, that means that you can't play Apple Music on your television. Sure, you can AirPlay it too, but you can't use Siri to play Apple Music, and you want to have your dedicated Apple Music app. My next point is Siri. You will not be able to have Siri, even though Siri is not the smartest. It definitely is Siri, and Siri is Siri, and if you love Apple, I'm sure you love Siri. You won't have that crispy Dolby Atmos support, and tvOS is just simply beautiful. I just love the way it looks. It's basically my favorite OS for TV. It's just simply so well designed. Apple seriously did such a good job with tvOS. So yeah, I mean, Apple's definitely risking it here, and if Apple TV sales weren't doing too good, now with this whole drama, it's definitely gonna go a little bit lower because a lot of people won't really find a use for an Apple TV anymore. This basically means that 2019 is going to be a completely new Apple. In the beginning of the year, we saw that Amazon Echo devices were going to be compatible with Apple Music. Now, there's a bunch of TVs that are compatible with HomeKit, with AirPlay 2, and with iTunes Movies. So 2019 is going to be a new Apple, and I hope you guys are ready for it. I'm kind of not ready for it. I'm still used for Apple to being closed. Is Apple being open better? Yes. But is Apple being open better for business-wise? Like, is Apple being smart here business-wise? Well, I guess we will have to wait and see for the results. Apple's definitely being focused a lot on services this year, and I feel like Apple is really going to be focusing a lot on services. So we'll see. We'll see how 2019 goes. Of course, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below because there's a bunch of opinions on this. Some people say that Apple's not being smart while doing this, while there's some others that are like, open Apple is always the best. I'm always in the middle because I love closed Apple, but I also love open Apple. I love closed Apple because Apple, when they're closed, they really built their ecosystem really well, and if they open it, the ecosystem will be available for everybody, and then it won't be really the Apple ecosystem. And when they're open, I love it because, of course, I have a Samsung TV and I can put my iTunes movies wherever I want. So I mean, I'm happy, but I'm also kind of scared for Apple business-wise. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Of course, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and check out this joke. It's really funny. Come on, you know it's funny. I know you laughed. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I'll see you tomorrow with a new video. Peace.